Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Eni Rahayu. Now I want to analyze the text about the angel in an angel in disguise. But before we analyze the text, we have to know about intrinsic and extrinsic elements on the short story. Okay, let's do it. The first one is intrinsic element. The intrinsic element is followed by themes, character and characterization, and plot or plots, background, figure of speech, and moral value. Okay, the first one is theme. Theme is the basis of the story, the idea of a common base of a measure of speech. The basic idea is commonly used to develop the story. And number 2, character and characterization. Leader are the stories. The character has a different character to animate characters. Characterization is a clear delineation of character featured in the story. And plot or flow story development pattern is formed by causality. In general, the plot is divided into the following section: an introduction to the story, situation, and the closure of event, and towards a conflict, then height of the conflict, and completion. Okay, the fourth is background, which suggests a fulcrum of in terms of place, time, relationship, and the social environment where the occurrence of the event describes. Then, figure of speech is a word or phrase that processes a separate meaning from its literal definition. It can be a metaphor or simile designed to make a comparison. It can be the repetition of alliteration or the exaggeration of hyperbole to provide a dramatic effect. And then, moral value are the standard by which we define right and wrong. Okay, and next, extrinsic element consists of individual subjectivity. Authors state that have attitude, beliefs, and worldview that all it affects the world down. In addition, the extrinsic element relate to psychology, author and author of circumstance in terms of both economy, political, religious, cultural, and social. Okay, let's analyze the text. An angel in disguise. Okay, the first one is intrinsic elements. There are theme. Love can win over anything in the world. And then character and characterization. She had 3 children. The first one is John. The oldest, a boy of 12, was a stout lad able to earn his living with any farmer. And then Kat. She was active girl, and the last Meiji, the youngest, was hopelessly diseased. Then plot. The plot is progressive plot. Then background or setting. There are 6 background. The first is in the village, an angry situation. This woman had been disposed, coughed at, and angrily denounced by nearly every man, woman, and child in the village. In the bedroom, she had fallen even the threshold of her own in a drunken and sadly situation. They touched the spring of our common humanity. In the miserable hovel, a few neighbors at the miserable hovel. In the evening, he went to his shop, which stood near the house, and worked until the evening released him from labor. Um, okay, next. Um, in the kitchen, his heavy tread about the kitchen drew somewhat hurriedly from the room. And then, figure of speech. Personification, giving characteristic to a noun human form. And then, metaphor, a speech using an implied comparison. And hyperbole and exaggerate claim, not meant to be taken literally, over the top. And imagery means to use figurative language to represent objects that refer to our physical sense. And the last, moral values. A moral message I learned from this text is that everyone must be kind, caring, and helpful to one another, if the person even if a person is poor or a hopelessly diseased child. We shoot them because they could be an angel in disguise for us. Okay. And the intrinsic elements that I found that um I think yeah, this book is this short story is so amazing and so interesting. Okay, that's enough for me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.